33. There's only 4 more Mondays left in the school year. 4 more Mondays. We can do it. No. Yeah. But 4 Mondays. That's what matters. Okay. Surface area. Your homework, I'm going to make it worth 100 points tonight. Because I want you to do it. I want you to practice for your SBAC. So I'm making it worth 100 points tonight's homework. I should. Then your Alex starts today. 5 topics. But it's also a makeup week. So if you want to make up your Alex topics this week, I will count them. Usually if you do extra topics, I don't count them unless it's a makeup week. So 5 topics, makeup week. If you're missing topics, do them this week. I will give you those points back. Homework, 100 points. But you got to make sure you don't copy and you show the work. All right, ready, set, surface area. Oh, it was bad, Miss J, second period. It was bad. Oh, I'm so no bueno. Why do we have to teach surface area? Pourquoi? Thanks, everybody. How many more? One more? Now, we're going to start with a rectangular prism, which is something you should have done in 6th grade. So we're going to open up our packet. If we had time, we would cut it out. We don't have time. We don't have time. All right. Here's a net of a rectangular prism. This is how, like, when you open it up. Does anybody know what surface area is? When we talk about surface area? Okay, so surface area is 3D shape. It's how much, like this, how much cardboard do I need to make this box? How much of the area do I need to cover this up? So if I were to open this up, so in my video, like how much cardboard do I need to create this 3D box? So if I open it up, see it has sides, and I open it up. I now created a net. I created a flat surface. Do you see all this cardboard that's needed? Right? So I have this cardboard. That's surface area. Surface area is how much cardboard do I need to make this rectangular prism for a Kleenex box? And someone did the math. Someone did the math to figure out how much cardboard is needed. And then I have this other Kleenex box that I use for my 8th graders when we do 3D printing. Which box requires more cardboard? This one, right? This one will require more cardboard than this one. But that's surface area. Surface area is how much cardboard do I need? If I were to gift this to you, and I need to wrap it up in a wrapping paper, right? Surface area is how much wrapping paper do I need to cover this whole box? You won't know it's a Kleenex box. So here's a Kleenex box again. Or if I were to paint this Kleenex box, how much paint do I need? That's all surface area. And surface area, the math isn't very hard. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot. So you just have to, be patient with the math. The math is, in general, not hard. If you know how to multiply 2 numbers, you're done. All right, there. Good as new. Look at that. Good job. Okay. How many sides does a rectangular prism have? How many sides? 4 sides? 5 sides? 6 sides? Let's number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many sides does it have? 6 sides. We call this the left side, the right side. This will be your top. This is your bottom. This would be your front side, and this is your back side. Okay? How many sides in total? 6 sides. And again, if we had time, we would cut this out and glue it together. If you have time tonight, if you want to cut it out and put it together, you can. We just don't have time because SBAC. All right, we're good. Okay, let's move on to surface area notes. So turn the page. We're on this page, surface area notes. All right. This takes a lot of like visualizing this 3D box in your head and turning it around and left and right, and it takes a lot of spatial reasoning. For those of you who play video games, you've been developing your spatial reasoning, so it might come into play today. All right, so we're going to find the area of the front of the box. So what is the front of the box? The front of the box, in my opinion, would be right here. This would be the front of my box. What two numbers make the front of my box?
10 and 5? No. 10 and 10.
So this number, so let's see, Alex. It's this number.
Oh, 10 and 4.
And this number.
10 and 4.
10 and 4. So I'm going to write that down. So the box that we shaded, the measurements are 10 and 4. So what's 10 times 4?
40.
So the area would be 40 meters squared. The area would be 40 meters squared. Now, is the front side the same size as the back side? So is this front side the same size as my back side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the front is 40 meters squared, the back side's also going to be
40 meters squared.
40 meters squared. So the front and the back in this problem is the same. The front side and the back side are the same.
Isn't the top and the top side and the bottom side also the same?
Together or the same as the front?
The same as the front?
Well, look at it. This is the same as this?
No.
This one's bigger, right? The top is bigger than this one? And the same thing on this one. All right, so let's do, Mel, we're going to go in order of this. The left side. The left side's over here. I'm going to put little, like, dots instead of shading. This is the left side right here. Okay, Dayo, this is the left side over here. What are the two numbers that make up the left side that I put little dots on?
5.
5.
And 4.
And which is this measurement?
4.
4. This is where, Alex, can your brain kind of visualize this and put the numbers in the right spot? Alex, tracing helps, especially if it's on paper. Like, trace it out. What would this number be? Oh, this number's going up and down like the 4 is. Okay, what's 5 times 4?
20.
20 meters squared. Good. Now the right side. Is the right side the same thing as the left side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if this is 20, guess what this one is? 20 meters squared. You're finding the area of each side. All right, now the top or the bottom.
10.
And?
10 and 4. No. 10 and
I'm going to put squiggly lines on top. You see the squiggly lines? Okay, what is this measure? 10.
10.
Oh, we agree with 10? Now, what is this measure or this measure?
4.
This-
4.
Yeah, 4.
Look at how my pencil's drawing. All right?
Oh, 5.
This is how, so you see how my pencil's going this way? It's going this way. Do you see that? The 4, which way does my pencil go?
Left.
So is my 4 going the same way as that other lines?
No.
Now look at this 5. Is it going in the same direction as these lines?
Yes.
Yeah. So it has to go in the same direction. So this number is what?
5.
5. So you have to figure out which number goes in the same direction. 4 goes up and down. 4 is your height.
5 and 10?
5 and 10 would be the last combination. So I'm going to draw my squiggly line rectangle. So you match it. It's like code. So it'd be 10 and 5. What's 10 times 5?
50.
50 meters squared. So is the top the same thing as the bottom?
Yes.
Yep. So the top is also 50 meters squared. Well, technically we did the top. We illustrated the top. All right. Well, we just found the area of each of the sides. Now, how do I find surface area? Surface area, you have to add all the sides. Add up all the sides. So we're going to add up all the sides. So areas, side areas. So that's 40, 40, 20, 20, 50, 50. We have to add all those. 40, 40, 20, 20, 50, 50. All right, add those up.
No.
It's 220.
1,400.
1,000. Where do you
Yeah,
get
but-
1,000 from?
Oh no.
It's 120. It's not 220.
No, it was 140.
I know it ends in a 0.
It's 220.
That gives me 8, 10, 12, 220.
I told you.
Okay, stop.
Wait,
We don't win a prize. We don't win anything.
where you got the
Total surface area is 220 meters squared. That would be your answer. Whoops. That's how much wrapping paper I need. That's how much paint I need. Whatever it is, 220 meters squared. 220 meters squared. We okay? Is it a lot of work? Yes. Is it hard work? No. Well, the only hard part is picking the right numbers to multiply together. All right, let's try another problem together. Next page. All right. So here is my rectangular prism 3D. The front of the box. Front of the box is this part. What's the length, what's the base and the height of the front rectangle?
6 and 3.
Okay, so boys, I'm looking for this number, which is
6.
6. And I'm looking for this number. How tall is that orange line? Alex? How tall is this orange line that I drew?
4.
The 3 goes to the back. It goes this way. The 4 is this. The 6 is this. 6 is this line. 4 is this line. The 3 is how thick a TV is.
So it's 6 times 4?
Yes. So the front, if I were to draw it out, it would be this number's 6 and this number's 4. What's 6 times 4?
24.
24 centimeters squared. Is the front the same thing as the back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the back would be 24 centimeters squared. All right, the left side or the right side? I'm actually going to do the right side. Here is the right side.
Alright, that was easy. It's 4.
3 and 4. That one's easy, right? You see the two numbers, 3 and 4? So multiply 3 times 4. 3 times 4. What's 3 times 4?
12 cm. Cube? No, square.
Same thing. Oh no, cube is on.
Yeah, cube is like
To the,
like a 3.
yeah, sorry. My brain's like, yeah, that's the same. But you knew better. So 3 and 4. Okay, what's left? Top and bottom. I'm going to do the top. I'm going to do squiggly lines. This one's hard because it has no numbers. Has no numbers on the top.
6 and 3.
Well, let's trace it, Alex. What's this number here?
6.
6. And then what's the number going this way?
3.
3. 6 and 3. So this one's the 18. This one's 6 and this one's 3. What's 6 times 3?
Oh, 18.
Now to find surface area, I have to add all the areas. Add all the areas. So you have all your answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to add those. 24, 24, 12, 12, 18, 18. So add them all up.
108.
72.
Okay. Oscar, you have the right answer. Add them up. Add these up. Use your fingers. Add them up. Add up all the answers. 24, 24, 12, 12, 18, 18.
2008.
What are our units? Yes. 108 centimeters squared is our correct answer once we add all of them. That's it. You have to practice though. It does not come easy. All right. You learned this in 6th grade, or you should have learned this in 6th grade. Then you got to quickly learn it now. I know Miss Ochoa taught it. I will put her on speaker. Dylan, your former student, said you didn't teach this, Miss Ochoa.
I remember.
It's literally like during this time. It's always during the very last moments of SBAC.
I remember from the best me getting in trouble all the time.
Oh yeah, he's good.
All right. You're going to work on number 1 and number 3. We're only doing 1 and 3 right now. Showing work. So if you make a mistake, it's going to be easy for Miss Shay and I to catch it if you go like this. What's the front equal to? What's the back equal to? What's the left equal to? What's the right equal to? What's the top? That's literally what we just did.
Can you just put like the first letter of the...
Yes, you can do the first letter.
That's not bad.
All right, get to work.
So don't do it.
It can be worse.
That sounds like a you problem.
Okay, Oscar, so you worry about yourself.
Sorry.
About everything we just said.
What's the front side? What's the back side? So, yep. Should be 366 inches squared. So, was a mistake on the adding? Was a mistake on the numbers? Okay, last one I want you to do is number 3.
Miss, that was hard.
Front, back, left, right, top, bottom. So you see how I write these out, and you see how there's 6 spaces that you have to fill out? The reason I do that is so you make sure
What's up?
that you give me all your numbers. So what makes up the front? What 2 numbers make up the front?
16 and 5. Be quiet, bro. You can't be talking. You have no eyebrows. Be quiet. Put them on.
What did you guys have for the front? 5 times 14. I had some kids want to do 16 and 14 as their front.
Top and bottom is the same number.
Yes.
Okay, 10.
All right, hurry up.
Miss, I'm just kind of confused because this, I did the front and back right, Miss, but I'm not sure how to do like the rest. For the left and right, we'll do it. How to do 5 times 14? Oh.
Wait, Miss, I was gonna do all of them? No. So what's this area? I got 366.
Which of those numbers?
366. Okay, look. I added 39 plus 39.
What is that number?
What?
Did you get 39 in any of them?
organizing it again then. I'm trying to see where your mistake is.
I'm gonna prove you guys wrong.
Yes.
For the first thing, for front and back, it's 39, right?
Yes.
How'd you get 39?
Exactly.
70.
It's 70, kid. I think it's 39. Wait, is
39 would be for number 1.
It's
No,
not
30 times 30
30
is 24.
There's no 3 on here.
Kid.
No, on the first question.
Dude, we're done with number 1.
Talking about the third one.
Well, I've been done with number 1.
No, we already finished the third one.
Just said. What do you?
You should have said.
Whenever we go. What'd you get to have? The first one? Third one. The third one? Whenever I got.
Miss, how did you find the? How do we find the front? How do we find the top and bottom?
Top and bottom?
Yeah.
What's this line?
16?
What's this line?
5? I'm at 80 right still? Let me see.
Alright. Dylan, what's the area of the front?
7.
I agree.
I agree. Thank you.
Julio, what's the area of the left side? I disagree. Gael?
24.
224. The left side should be 16 times 14. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Should be 16 times 14.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I got that wrong.
Oscar, what's the top?
The top, 80.
80. Very good. It's 16 times 5. All right. So if you have those numbers, good job. That's the first step, getting all these numbers. And Gio, what do you get when you add all of these numbers up?
248. 748.
748 feet squared. Good job if you got those. Okay, hate to tell you, but this is 6th grade.
This is like very big.
Yeah. Okay, triangular prism. So turn the page. How many sides does this one have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now, Alex, what does it have that the rectangle does not have?
Triangle.
It has triangles. So the tricky part of this one is your triangles.
I know what that is. I don't know what it is.
All right, let's look at the next page, which looks like this. Okay, the first thing for triangular prism surface area is to find the area of the front triangle. How do I find the area of a triangle from 5th grade? And? Good. So the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Okay, let's look at this triangle. I'm going to highlight this triangle for us. There's my blue triangle. What is the base of my triangle?
6.
So 6 times, what's the height of my triangle?
4.
4. The height is 4.
Isn't there 2 heights?
No, the 5, what's wrong with the 5?
It's not point. It's not doing the arrow.
The 5 is slanted.
Yes, so it's the sides. It's left. No way.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay, so yes, it was. It was for volume as well. So what's 6 times 4?
24.
Divided by 2? 12. So the area of this triangle is 12 feet squared. Now, is the back triangle over here the same measurement?
No. Oh no. Yes.
Yeah, so the back triangle will also have an area of 12 feet squared. If the front triangle is 12 feet squared, the back triangle is 12 feet squared. All right, the left side, the right side, they're rectangles. I'm going to color the left side orange on mine so you can see it. It's this rectangle back here in the back. See it?
Mhm.
Okay. So what is the measurement of the back or the left side? 5 would be this number. And what's the next number? 9. This side, or this side, will also be 9. What's 9 times 5?
45.
All right. Now the right side. The right side's this one, the one we can clearly see over here. What are the measurements of the right side?
I'm the same as the first one.
Yeah. Now it doesn't always happen, Oscar. Doesn't always happen, but this time it does. It's like a TP. What's 9 times 5?
45.
Not always the case that the left and the right side are the same. Not always the case. Okay, now the bottom. Have you guys ever been in a teepee? Not a teepee. A sleeping bag. What do you call it? Not a sleeping bag. A tent. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys ever been to in a tent? Yeah. So this to me looks like a tent, and like this is your zipper, like where you go in,
Yes,
right?
Oh, yeah.
You zip it up, right? Or you zip it up like a circle.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Okay, area of the bottom. The bottom part is where you sleep in a tent. So this bottom rectangle right here at the bottom, where you actually sleep on, where you're
6 times 9.
Yep, very good. 6 times 9. It would be this bottom blue rectangle. What's 6 times 9?
54.
54. How many numbers am I going to add for a triangular prism?
Yes, I'm just supposed to divide.
4.
We only divide with the triangle. You should add 5 numbers, Alex, because there are 5 sides. So we should add 12 plus 12 plus 45 plus 45 plus 54. These are the 5 numbers you should add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12, 12, 45, 45, 54. So what is the grand total of 12, 12, 45, 45, 54? Yep. Who said it?
Me.
Chris. What'd you get again? Nice and loud. 168 feet squared. Very good. I agree with that answer.
Me too.
I have no comments. All right. I have a question. If I just look at the triangle, right here, 5, 4, 3. What do you call a triangle that has no equal sides?
A parallelogram, I think.
No, scaling.
Scalene. Scalene is a triangle that has no equal sides. This has no equal sides. We gotta still remember this. I'm not scared. I'm scared. Okay, front triangle. What's the base of this front triangle?
3, 4.
That's my base. What's the height of my triangle? So I'm gonna do 3 times 4 divided by 2. What's 3 times 4?
12.
Divided by 2?
6.
So this area is 6 inches squared. Now, is the front triangle the same as my back triangle? Yes. So if it's 6 inches in the front, guess what it is in the back?
6 inches in the back.
Those are the 2 numbers that I get to add later. The left side. All right, Mel. What are the measurements of the left side of the rectangle? Yeah.
The left side 7 and 5.
All right, write that down. 7 and 5. What's 7 times 5?
35. No, you don't know that.
Only triangles. All right, the right side. The right side's back here. You actually don't see the right side. It's back here. You can't see it. But does anybody know what are the measurements of the right side that you don't see? 7, and then what would be? It would be 4. So is it going to be the same as the left? No, that's how they make it harder. It's not the same because it's scalene. In a scalene triangle, no sides are equal. So write that down. 7 times 4. What's 7 times 4? 28 inches squared.
28.
All right, the bottom, which you don't see. The bottom is down there. What are the measurements of the bottom that you don't see?
It's 35 and 28.
7 times 3.
Very good, Mel and Dylan. For you guys to see that 7 times 3, that's also part of this math work. It's like, can you see the numbers that come up? Here's how I can make it 3D for you. The right side would be this part right here. That's the right side. And you see how this is 4? And then this would be 7. 7 times 4.
20.
Yep. And the bottom is 7 times 3, which is 21. The bottom would be this part here. All right, now add 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
87 inches squared. 96 inches squared.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
For me.
Wow, man, that's cool.
Okay. We're good? Okay, I'm going to give you a different assignment than what's published. On the Canvas, I think I said, which ones did I say? Okay, next page, I'm going to assign you, since there's only 6 minutes, I'm only going to assign you number 2. Okay? Number 2. Yes. I want to know what's the triangle, the rectangle, and the rectangle. And if you make a mistake, the more work you show, the faster it is for Miss J and I to see where the mistake is. If you just write random numbers, we don't know where the mistake is. So tell me, what's the area of the 2 triangles and the area of the 3 rectangles? Okay? Go.
The triangle equals 5.
See,
12.
To yourself. I'm going to change the assignment for you guys. You guys are just doing number 2.
Miss, are the